Good morning and welcome to Butterrollboutique. I'm Doretha, and today I won't be before you long. I just came on today to share with you a couple of things. I'll probably be on here less than an hour this morning. Bridget is sleeping in the background in this room, and so yeah, so here we are. I'm trying to get my video to come up, and it doesn't want to cooperate. Let's see. I'm always having an issue with that. Hello, Shana. How are you today? I'm so glad you're here. Let me go back out and see if I can come back in. I'm trying to get you pulled up here. Get us pulled up on the... It doesn't want to act right. Well, anyway, it does that sometimes. It does it sometimes. It doesn't want to come in. I go here, and I go here, and I go here. But when I go there, it doesn't want to come up. Well, we're not going to worry about it. I'm not going to be on here long anyway. I just want to share my book that I was working on yesterday. And it is what I ended up doing. Also, what I ended up doing with this book. This is my grocery bag book. And what I've done is I just collaged on the front and put this heart on top of some painted paper collage. Just something really simple. And now I'm just trimming the edges around it, the paper that's hanging off the edge. I'm just trimming it off. And then a few minutes ago, I was able to, let me go out of YouTube completely. Let me just close it down and come back in because it doesn't want me to be great for some reason. It's trying not to let me be great, but I'm going to be great. Okay, so let's try this again. We go there. Then we view the channel. Then we click on the live. Okay, so there it is. Okay, I'm here, Shauna. Hi, Lynn. How are you this morning, Lynn Crafting? I'm just sharing this morning my, the first thing I'm doing is sharing my paper bag, my recycled grocery bag journal. And I just ended up putting some fabric on it. At first, I had covered it with ink because I wanted and I took water and ink and went all over it because I wanted the faux leather look. And yeah, it's a new art journal, Lynn. And I wanted that faux leather look. So when let me make sure I'm on all messages. There you go. And so when I finished with it, I didn't like the way it looked, Lynn. So I just went ahead and covered it with this piece of fabric. This is some just an old bed sheet that's been dyed, and so I used that for the outside cover, and for the inside cover, I used a piece of my painted paper inside, and I covered it. And this morning, I just sewed the signatures in. I showed my art journal page me and my mom worked hard on, and some books I got. Oh, that is so wonderful. I'm gonna have to go over here to see. Let me see if I can pull you up, Lynn. Because after this closes down, it's really difficult for me to to find you. You know, if you don't come back and leave a, you know, leave a message. So let me go over here and see if I could pull up Lynn, because I want to see this art journal page she's done. Let me see if I can pull you up real quickly. I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to be on here long this morning. My daughter is sleeping, and I don't want to really disturb her this morning. We had a long last couple of days. We actually went out of town Sunday. We went to Arkansas and was able to visit with my mom, and that was a joy. That was a lot of fun, visiting with my mom and my siblings. And let me see, Lynn and crafting. Lynn, I'm going to go over and look right now so that I won't forget it. Okay, I'm trying to pull it up on my computer. I don't really know how to work these different things. Lynn, I see your channel, and I am subscribed to you. Lynn and crafting. Oh, that is cute. I like your little... Let me just look at this one right here. Pull it up. Okay, so this is what it looks like on the outside now. It looks like this on the front, and of course, this heart came in Happy Mail. It was the envelope that came in my Happy Mail, and I just cut the heart out and put it on front. I'm gonna find some words or something to go on here. I just made this specifically because I wanted to participate in Beth Schuler's paint-alongs, and I always love when she's painting. And so last night I painted with her, and this is the picture that I ended up drawing last night. She give you a picture, and then you do your interpretation of it. So this is what mine looked like. Hi, Aisha. How are you this morning? Thank you. I thought these everything looked really scary. It looked really, really spooky. So I don't know. I'll have to find some words or something to go up there. But I was on Beth Schuler's channel when I did this. I just finished it up this morning. But yeah, I went and sat in while she was painting, and I just felt so proud. But anyway, this is the book. So this will be my center page, because this is the very first page. And then these are the pages. And I think I have about 10 of them right now. So what I did was I used some gesso, and I put it down on the page before, so that you won't see any of this right here unless I want you to, while I'm doing my picture. So from now on, I think I'll be doing a spread like this, or just one side of it. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you, Aisha. Thank you. Oh, I see some cute little tree, a little fall activity books that you're doing over there, Lynn. Oh, you got a lot of cute books. Okay, so this is this book, and of course it's going to need a closure. It's not quite dry, so I'm going to sit it up here and let it do some drying. It needs to do a lot of drying. And I wanted to show you, I went to the bin store with my sister, and I found, well, she saw this book. It was the only one that was there. It says, I got the Christmas spirit. And it's all wrapped up really pretty. They wrapped it up for me. I'm like, this book is just wonderful. I wish I could just give it to somebody, but guess what I'm going to do with it? Can anybody guess what I'm going to do with this book? Because I love Christmas. And look at this little girl on the front. Ain't she adorable? I got the Christmas Spirit. That's a beautiful front cover. I don't think I do anything to it. The spine looks like it's about a half an inch. No, it's not even that much. Very small spine. Less than half of an inch. And then this is the back of the book. She's on there with her family, look like her mom and dad. Isn't that wonderful? I got the Christmas Spirit. So I'll be using this. The spine is even cute. I don't know if I'll make the spine bigger because I don't really have Christmas items. So whatever I find, I'm going to make a journal out of this. I think it's so beautiful. And it just depends. This is my 3rd year on YouTube, and they sent me a reminder the other day that this is my 3rd year anniversary here on YouTube. So I said I was going to do a big celebration and maybe do some giveaways, but I don't know how big it's going to be. But I'll try to finish this Christmas book, and I'm going to try my best to finish this Christmas book so I can give it away maybe for Thanksgiving. And that'll be a celebration of, my 3rd year being here on. I'll give away a couple of journals next month. Give me time to make them. Hey, Jessica, how are you doing? I'm so glad to see you, Jessica. Thank you. You're so sweet. Okay. Thank you. Hey, Karen. Yes, it's a YouTube anniversary. 3 years. I thought it was November, but they sent me a reminder, so I guess I started at the end of October, 3 years ago. And I started my paper crafting last year. Thank you. I'm gonna make this. Let's look at the book because I really hadn't looked at it. I just thought it was really pretty. And, excuse me, y'all. Excuse this, please. I tried to do it quickly. I tried to do it as quickly as I could. I got the Christmas Spirit. Let's see what kind of pictures we have in here. Ooh, look at that beautiful green. Isn't that pretty? Look at the colors. I got the Christmas Spirit. There she is skating with, I guess, with her mother. I've never seen this book before. Oh, look at the illustrations. To the joy of my life, Nari, Tariq, Nia, Nasir, Tiffany. To my children, Nari, Tariq, Nia, Nasir, and Tiffany, be good, be great. Oh, that makes this book even more special. That makes it even more special. Look at this. I don't know. It's got quite a few pages in it. How would I do this? I've never done anything like this. You can't stay long, Jessica. Oh, it's okay. If long as you came by to see me, it just makes me feel so good just to sit here and talk to you once a week, every Wednesday at 10 o'clock. I'm so glad that you're here and supporting me. Hello, Lucy. Lucy Warren's World. How are you today? I hope you're feeling fine. We found a book that we're looking in this morning. It's called I Got the Christmas Spirit. And I'm really thinking about making it into a journal and giving it away for my anniversary. But I'm looking at this book. It says, I woke up to the spirit of the season, rise and shine. Don't that make you feel good? Look at this girl. She is so happy. Can you see it? She woke up stretching her arms out. She is so happy this morning. I like to get up and feel like that. Sometimes I get up and I'm like, oh, another day. But I'm learning. I want to get up like this every single morning. Thank you for coming by, Jessica. I appreciate you so very much. I heard the spirit in the air. Ding, dong, ding. She said she heard, look at those big Afro puff balls on her hair. I want to make this into a journal, but I don't even know how to start. I've been saving the spirit all year long. She said she's been saving her Christmas spirit. She got $1 in her hand. I sang the spirit from my heart. Bye-bye, Lynn. Oh, thank you for coming by. I tasted the sweet spirit crunch. I shivered as the spirit nipped my nose. I swirled and twirled around the spirit. I sparkled in the spirits of the lights. I felt the spirit deep down in my soul. Mercy, mercy. I chased the spirit through the store. I wished for the spirit everywhere. I spread the spirit with my smile. The spirit is here. The spirit is you. Oh, look at these beautiful pictures. The spirit is to discover something new. Peace for all, good tidings and cheer. Let's live the spirit every day of the year. And then you have this beautiful green on the back again. So I don't know. I'm going to have to see how. I'm definitely going to do it. And I want a spine that's bigger. You see, this is a nice size book. This book is 8.5 inches by 11. 8.5 by 11. That's a nice size book. Where would I even find paper to fit in that book? A sheet of paper. Wow. I would need I don't know how I'm going to do it, y'all. I'm just going to tell you the truth. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to turn this book into a journal because I'm looking at it and I see how the illustrations are separated right here. And so I would have to figure out how to use these pages, reuse these pages in the book. And that means I'll have to gut it out, gut the book out, and reattach the pages with some added pages and ephemera in it. So, yeah, that's what we're going to have to do to this book to make it out of a journal. Hey, Kelly, I bring it every day. How are you? It's so good to see you. I was just showing this book that I got from the bin store the other day, and I said I was going to use it to make a journal out of and give it away because this is my anniversary, my 3-year anniversary, and YouTube reminded me of that. And I thought it was in November, but I guess it's October. I thought it was the end of November when I started, but evidently it is the end of October, so it's this month. And so I'll be giving away some journals, making some journals. I wanted to do a big celebration and like kick off a campaign for me to start working toward my watch hours, and maybe working toward getting monetized. But I don't know how that's gonna go. I don't know. So what I'm gonna do is just give away, make some journals and give away, and this will be one. And I'm gonna make it online so that um, I can get some help, because I don't know a lot about breaking a book down like this and reusing the illustrations that are already here. And for a book this size, what kind of paper I would need. So I'm gonna have to consult, and maybe if you got any ideas, you can go ahead and put them in the chat. I appreciate it. Or text me or message me and let me know how to get started with this book. I know my I Spy Queen does it all the time, and she has used golden books to break them down. So I'll do some research and I'll be working on this book. This will be a giveaway, an anniversary giveaway. So if you want to help support me in any type of way, just get the word out that I'm giving away this Christmas journal for my anniversary, and I'll probably be giving away next month, not this month. I know I will not finish this journal this month because they take a long time, to make. So, yeah, so this is a journal that I'll be making, and the last thing that I want to do today is show you the vintage journal that I just finished. Let me put this book away. I want to show you this vintage journal here. It's going out next month, but this is the journal that I've done. I'll try to see if I can get a good angle on it so you can see. Look a little dark. Let's see. Turn on this light. Would that help any? It's got a glare on it. But anyway, this is the book. I made a removable charm to go on it. And on this charm, I have some little beads that I made. I put these together using a pen. Then I broke down some jewelry, a necklace, and added this. Another one of the beads that I made right here. There's a cross. Here's a button that I added with a pen and a butterfly. Some more pearls and beads that I made. Here's some more beads. I may add some other things to it because I want it to be chunky, and I'm just learning how to do these as well. And here's some more of the pieces that I took off a necklace, more beads. This is the Eiffel Tower charm. Here's a little charm that says handmade with love. And then this is a Twinchie that I received from my beautiful friend. And she made these beautiful Twinchies and put pearls on them and just decorated them so pretty. So what I did was I punched a hole in it, put an eyelet in it, and then add a jump ring to it. Yep, so that's how I made that. And it looks like this. I thought it was really pretty hanging on the back here. I put some lace on the back spine back here. On the front, I've already shown this collage that I made. Hey, Buster Move. Hey, Bam. How are you? Good to see you. And so I made this collage using, I covered the cereal box, the cracker box, with some fabric, and I sewed around it with an old bed sheet. And I sewed around it. And then I added a piece of furniture, upholstery furniture fabric that Angela Adele gave me. Then I added some lace, some netting, and I added some pictures, a vintage picture that I got in Happy Mail. I'm just going to have to say I got it in Happy Mail because I don't remember exactly who sent me these pieces. I would have to keep a list beside me every day of who sent what, and it's not a bad idea to do that. So I may eventually do that. But here is a piece of from Etta J and a little flower from Angela. I made this ruffle myself. I just used hot glue to make this ruffle. Then as, here's the back. I'm just going to take this off for now. Okay, and so here's the back. I just went ahead and collaged the back like I did the front. A piece of fabric. This is like a handkerchief that I got from Queen Bee Etta J. Then I put some lace down. I put the bed sheet down. I put some papers down. And I had a time trying to let all this dry because I used wet glue instead of using this. This is just, best for me to put things down with. And I tried to use some wet glue on it, so I'm going to have to go back and add some glue in spots. With this lace, it's best to use maybe some hot glue or something like that. Something that's going to go ahead and catch it. So anyway, that is the collage on the back. And then on the back and the front, I put these little posts right here that I bought from Temu last year. And I just never knew what I was going to do with them. I know I wanted to use them in a journal, but I didn't know how. So anyway, let's open this. I put a piece of lace. All I did was just laced it through here and tied it. So when I figured when we open it, we just have to pull that out. Just be careful with your journal. This is what this is. I screwed it in, the other part in, and put this lace over it. So it's a screwed in piece right here. Some kind of little old hook. I don't know what you call them. But anyway, that's what it is. So it's pretty chunky. It's pretty chunky. I don't know at what stage I decided to say that's enough. I don't know at what stage I decided to say that's enough. So here's the inside. I made a pocket here, and I have a tag that I made inside that you could write on the back. I made it look vintage looking. Here is, it says bloom there. It says let the flowers bloom. Right here it says faith does not make things easier, it makes things possible. And that's just a little, you could slide something in there, pocket. On this side I made another pocket, and it's a long pocket. And you could put pieces inside right there. Good morning, Shatika. Blessings. Blessings to you, Shatika Woods. I'm just showing a vintage journal that I finished, and it's getting ready to go out to the owner. So if you all see something in here that you think I need to change or I can improve, just let me know because it's going out. It's getting ready to leave here. I put tickets and flowers on the side as a border, as a page edge. Over here, I sewed a piece of fabric and put it as a page edge. Here, I have a pocket that was made just a tuck spot. And inside, I have a authentic piece of ephemera and just another piece that you can write on. And a cute little tag that I made, I colored with watercolor. And so you can just write on the back of that. I surprised myself with that watercolor. And the next page, yeah, I do activity books sometimes. You talking about coloring books, Lynn? I love coloring books now. I love coloring books. And I do color sometimes. But I'm trying to get the hang of making these journals because I love doing it and I want to make them beautiful. So here's one that says, I carry your heart with me. I carry it in my heart. And so inside there's another tag that, can you all see? Another tag that you can write on the back. Then on this page, I showed this page last week. It has some ephemera inside. These are copies of ephemera and a guest check that I made. A little paper doll, vintage paper doll. And these papers are avocado dyed. On this side is a collage. And inside of the collage pocket is a tag that came off of some stickers. And so I just put it's a piece of packaging inside here. You can use it as a writing space. It says Dream in Color. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, Lynn. Yeah, I love those. This is a vintage lady over here. Um, I think I told somebody that Watson was my maiden name. Over here we have tags that I made. You can write on the back of them. And then this one I embossed on it online one day. And so I stuck that in there. I thought it was really cute. Over here we have a ruffle that I made with a button on it. And there's a flip here of lace and netting with this cute girl under here. Vintage lady said, it is well with my soul. Then this flips up and it says over here, it's a good day to write. And there's a collage there. And inside of the pocket, we have a vintage postcard and another little prayer card that flips down. Of course, you have plenty of writing space right here. Okay, move back on this side. Okay, and over here we have a pocket. And inside I just put some tags. I made this one a little vintage tag collage. And it has this on the back. You can also write on that. You can write on the front up here or the back. And don't forget, you can keep pictures and tickets and other things in the pockets as well. This is a belly band that houses a prayer card and a vintage tag that I made. That will be done. You can write on the back. On this page is the other side. I made a wraparound belly band, actually. And this is another tag that I made. I embossed it and did some collage on it. And that's the back. Thank you, Chana. Thank you so much. On the edge, this is my page edge. And it says, let be the light. And this is a paper clip. On to record, so it's ringing. Excuse me for that. But this is a crocheted bow on a paper clip, and that's what has that sticker clipped underneath there. I got that in Happy Mail. Over here is a pocket with a little tag inside. Here's a pocket. Collage, work as if you were doing it for the Lord. This is another tag that I embossed on. It's a tree. Over here is a vintage piece of paper that you can write on. It's a statement. Over here is I made a sticker out of stamps that Beth Schuler sent me. And she had stamped all over this page. And I just copied the page onto a sticker sheet and put it right here. It's on the back of a dictionary page. And on this side, it is the do not want to do list. When I'm afraid, I put my trust in you. And I made this little page edger thingamajiggy. Here's another pocket that doesn't have anything in it. So let me find something to put in this pocket. I got a lot somewhere. Let's see. Let's put that in that pocket. Another dictionary page. A little cluster that I made. Ooh, me too, Lynn. I do too. And then here's a guest check. These pages right here that looks like this, they were colored by, and I purchased these from a young lady on YouTube who makes her papers and sells them. Then we're going over here. I made a pocket out of this one, a little short one. This is a guest check that I made. You can write on it, keep notes on it, write secret notes on it, take Bible verses on it or whatever you want to do with it. Then over here, you can actually write on this page if you use the darker marker. You can write over here. This is more writing space. On this side is a tuck spot. I put this beautiful, I was intending to cut this too. And let me cut it right now. This is a belly band that needs something in it. Okay, I wanted to cut the sides that was hanging over on this. Okay. So I got that. So this is a belly band as well that needs something to go in it. Like this. Oh well, let me fold it, put it in. Bank statement. Okay, like that. Hey, I spy Queen. Hey, Anitra. Queen Anitra, how are you, honey? It is so good to see you. I'm just going over this vintage journal, doing a flip through. It's ready to go. I'm calling it done, even though I see some stuff that I could do. and I'd like to do, but I'm still calling it done. You know how that is. Oh, you at the ER. Oh my goodness. Oh, sweetie, I pray that you are recovers quickly from whatever it is that's bothering you quickly and completely. You were there? Girl, I was too scared to look up. I sure hope you feel better. Thank you. I got this piece of lace from Angela Adele. It is so pretty. It's like it's too fancy for this journal, but I wanted to go in there. Okay, and this is a pocket as well. This is one of my painty papers behind it, and I sewed around it. Oh, Lynn, I'm sorry. I know that's a headache. And then on this page, I stamped this book page up, and I colored it in, and I just made it, I put a postcard behind it, which is really, I'm looking at it now, it's quite bright for this journal, but on the inside, I made a journaling spot. It says, love yourself, praise be to God, so you can write all on the book page that's in there. Here's another little tuck spot. Over here is a pocket. It's a tuck spot. Cindy Lovin made this. When you know better, you do better. And I thought she was so pretty and vintage looking. I like the way she inked this little pocket up and colored it in. So I felt like she would be a sweet surprise in here. I put some books on the edge of this page. These are coffee stain and avocado stain papers. Vintage piece right here. Here is a little tuck spot of a girl, vintage girl, on a bingo card. So, and I put this little piece right here that you can write on this. I should have inked it up. I might do that. And I like the way it's hanging out of the page, even though it's a little flimsy. So I don't know. Maybe I should store it like that. Okay, and then we're going to go on through the book with some ledger sheets and cute paper. That is the first signature. Then we have another signature over here. He will cover you with his feathers, and under his wings you will find refuge. And here is the inside. Because he lives, I can face tomorrow. I got these cute stickers here from Temu. Inside is a tuck spot right there. I put it at the top, and I put this little writing spot inside of it. I tried to figure out how to do this again. I'm going to have to go back and look at the video because I wanted a bigger one to go in here. I think that is so pretty. I want one to go in every journal that I make. Then I got this beautiful paper clip as Happy Mail. And one of my friends made this from Beth Schuler's group. Over here is a beautiful postcard that was made by Esther Thompson. Isn't that gorgeous? Beautiful vintage. So I thought that was appropriate to go in there. Over here we have a pocket that I made with a cluster on it. This pocket was made out of my painty papers that I made on the gel plate. And then there's a journaling card inside. Always put your hope in God. I made this on the sewing machine. Then we go through, there's a vintage page. You have some writing space. There's another vintage page of an old cabin with donkeys walking around there. There's a dictionary page, and on this side I put a border flower cutout at the bottom. I thought it was really nice. Over here I have a cluster. Here I made a vintage pocket and vintage looking pocket, and inside I put these cuties. I think you gave me this, Anitra, and I wanted it here just as a writing space. Isn't that cute? Some little vintage children. Then over here we have an old house, piece of architecture, which is absolutely beautiful. It's a writing space on the inside. It's really nice. I tucked it in right there. And I also used one of my embossed tags. I put that inside there. There's a music sheet, and on the other side of the music sheet I put a flip. And this little boy, someone gave me this little boy in Happy Mail, and I copied him and put him right there. I did some inking on the pages for some a writing spot. You can write about what he's doing, what he's thinking, what he looked like, or you can make up your story about him or not. There's some more paper from Anitra. Here's a pocket that I made out of a paper bag. And there's a tag on the inside there. There's a pocket there. So it has plenty of pockets. Here's another tag that I made, embossed it with the tree on the side and a tuck spot. I tried to make it as vintage looking. This is a pocket. Over here, I made another belly band out of a burlap piece of ribbon, and I have something in there that you can write on. This is another little pocket in the front. Over here, this girl, I did some inking, put a sticker up there that says Amazing Grace. I thought she was so cute. And here's another one of these little crochet paper clips that I received in Happy Mail. Here is a copy of a envelope with the letter inside of it, and I inked up the letter. I inked the letter up, and there is, I didn't do both sides of the letter, I just did one side, but you can write on the back of it whatever you want to write and fold it. Then this is a pocket. And I need to get the other parts, half of that letter. I don't know what I did with it. And then I made a flip here out of an envelope. I made a flip with collage and inking on it. Over here is a statement sheet, vintage. Another one of these girls says Made to Worship. I made another ruffle pocket with tags in it and a journaling spot. Page edger. Made a snippet roll. Then put a stamp right there. This is my painted paper right here. I thought it matched well with this vintage sheet. Then I got a little vintage doll dress. Vintage dress. And I made a pocket out of that with a tag inside. I thought that was really cute. Then I got this from my church. Hey, Mona. Welcome. Hey, Belinda. How are you doing? Welcome. I'm just going through this vintage journal that I finished. I'm calling it done, even though I see a lot of other stuff that can be done and I would like to do, but it's already a gator mouth. So we already can barely close it. So we'll just stop and get it ready to go out to its owner. I'm a child of God. It's a tag, writing tag, and then I just put some other little tags in here that you can use for writing. This is a tithe and offering envelope from the church. This is Christ strengthens me. I made this cluster. Hey Brenda, how are you doing? Hey Patty Fish. Hey, I'm so glad to see y'all. I'm just sharing my vintage journal that I made. It's getting ready to go out to its owner and to its new home, and I just wanted to share it with you all so you can give me some pointers if I need to improve anything. Um, just let me know if you see somewhere where I can make it better. Just let me know. I'm learning. So this is a snippet roll that I made. Just a little lace edge to go on the edge of the paper. Other coffee stained paper. Here is a, what you call this? Corner tuck. And inside this tuck I have, you see I got a lot of ephemera. Oh, I just got this little coffee stain envelope. Or is it, no, this is avocado stain. I'm still trying to use up the avocado stain paper. There's a lot of stuff in this pocket. I also have a receipt, a rent receipt or something. Okay. And then in the back, I've finally made it to the back. We have another pocket here that I made right here, just from paint and stickers. It was part of a masterboard actually, and I just cut it into a pocket. Thank you, Patty. Thank you. You out in the garden? I love it. I love it. I like those diamond painting you were doing the other day too. You all did a good job with that. And so here is my last pocket, my last page. And I made a tag here. There's a pocket on the tag. Inside is a piece of a masterboard you can use for a journaling card. Over on the back is a journaling card that I made. Tag, you can write on the back. And inside this is where I saw needed something in the pocket. Um, but anyway, I'm going to stick it right there. I'm going to stick it over here. So that's the end of this, and that's just what I wanted to share with you. See how big this is? It won't even close. And so I decided I'm just going to stop. So how do you put this back together? When you finish working in your journal, you can just stick it back in this hole right here. It's easy to go in. Just stick it back in that hole. It would want to act up this morning, wouldn't it? And just stick it back in that hole. Don't take the back one off, just take the front out. And you can squeeze it as tightly closed. I wouldn't squeeze it too much if I were you, because these are some very, I hope, well made but delicate at the same time books that we make. And so here is the finished journal, and then you snap this on the back. So the owner of this, I hope that you like it. If you're watching, the lady that asked me to make it, and I hope that you are satisfied with what I have done. And yeah, so that's it, you all. That's all I had to. Hey Teresa, how you doing? What you say? What you say? That's easy for you to say. I'm calling it done. I'm calling it done. Well, thank you for the compliments. I appreciate it. Yeah, that's all I have for today. Like I said, I didn't even expect it to last this long, but it did. So I want you all to go out and have a wonderful day. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate your support and your love that you show me. I get so excited every week when I come to talk to you. And before I leave, I just want to say one last time that I am, let me see what's going on. Sure. No, ma'am, not saying anything about Dawn. Just not an easy task for me to do. I don't know what that's about. So, Teresa, I'm glad you're here. You're my friend. She said, thank you for sharing. Okay, sweet love. This is a Christmas book that I shared at the beginning of the stream, and I said that I'm going to use this book to make a journal out of. I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm going to have to do a lot of research and ask a lot of questions. And because the book is so big, I've never done one like this, and the pages are just, it's a beautiful book. I got it out of the bin store, but I want to gut this book and make a journal out of it to give away because this is my third year on YouTube. And they reminded me of that the other day, and I was like, I thought it was in November. So I guess it's October. It's my third year anniversary month. So I'm going to make this Christmas journal to give away for my anniversary. So you all come back to see how I'll be doing this. I'll have to do a lot of research and then, um, you know, get busy. Anyway, you all have a blessed day. Thank you for coming. I love you all so very much, and I don't take any of your time for granted. Thank you. And I'll see you next Wednesday at 10 o'clock. All right. Bye bye.